Look, guess what? Knowledge alone is not going to change your business. It doesn't matter how much you know. It's what you do with what you know that makes the difference. You could know everything and not take any action. So if you're stuck and you're stuck being stuck or you're done being stuck, we're going to cover that in today's episode. Hey, what's up, my fearless networking friend, Todd Falcone here. Welcome back. So today, look, here's the deal. I see so many people that are involved in network marketing that are not making money. And it honestly drives me nuts. It drives me bananas because people get into this business and they're like, yes, 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 I want to win. I want to do it. And there's a pretty good percentage of people that get into the space and they show up for seminars, they show up for trainings, they become students of the game, but they don't become doers of the game. It's like they become the college kid that just stays in college for the rest of their life and they never actually go get a job. And I don't know, any of you parents might have somebody like that, but you know, you didn't get into network marketing to stay stuck. I mean, honestly, it gets frustrating. It becomes demeaning, you know, especially if you've been around for a long period of time and you've been in this company surrounded by all these people for 2 years, 3, 4, 5 years. I mean, I mentioned in a previous video, I think last week, I got a couple that I know that have been in the same company for 12 years and they don't make any money. And they've now justified to themselves, oh, you know, it's just we love all the people. But okay, fine, you love all the people, but you really got into this business to make money. I mean, businesses are meant to be profitable. Okay, so I want to help you solve that problem because again, it's not what you know. Now, there's people that probably know far less than others that are taking action and they're getting results and they know 10% of what somebody else might know. So it's all about the action that makes the biggest difference. So I'm going to give you a little challenge for the week. Okay. This is not an overwhelming challenge. This is literally just 7 days. Okay. 7 days starting whenever you're going to start it, probably sooner rather than later. So don't be putting this off for another month to do your 7 days. But this is like a 7-day sprint. Okay. Any of you guys can sprint for 7 days. And it's not even an overwhelming amount of sprinting, like you're going to sprint for 10 miles. That's not what I'm talking about here. Sprints are short bursts. Okay. Nobody can sprint for 10 miles. Even the fittest person on the planet is not going to be able to go full on sprint for 10 miles. So I'm not asking you to do a lot. And by the way, this is for you. So again, if you're in this position where I'm like, frustrated, I'm mad at myself, like let's get past that once and for all. Okay. So here's what you do for 7 days. And I would suggest that you calendar this, that you block it out, that you give yourself a basic plan of attack here. And you're like, okay, for the next 7 days, I'm not going to let myself off the hook. I'm going to do very specific revenue producing activities for the next 7 days. Revenue producing is not scrolling through social media. It's not organizing stuff. It's not getting ready to get ready. It's like, okay, for 7 days, I'm going to do Facebook reach outs, IG, Instagram reach outs, LinkedIn reach outs, text messages, emails, phone calls, whatever it is, you decide. Okay. I'm not even going to tell you like, okay, you need to pick up the phone. I think the phone should be your friend. I think you should, eventually be in this position where you're like, I don't have a problem picking up the phone, calling anybody, anywhere, at any time without hesitation because of where my mindset is regarding myself and myself in this business. But, you know, we can take baby steps, okay? Especially if you're totally stuck. So you calendar it and you just go, you know, once and for all, I'm going to sit down and for the next 7 days, 7 days only, I'm going to do these reach outs. And if you're totally scared of your own shadow, which I know some people are, and I'm not knocking you for that. It's just where you are currently. And you can get past that. I can help you get past that. If you need to hide behind, sending text messages, go for it. Or a Facebook message or an Instagram message. Just 7 days. And I mean, every day for 7 days. Oh, Todd, wait a second. You're making me work for 7 days in a row. I always take Saturdays and Sundays off. Look, I'm not asking you to do this massive day on Saturday or Sunday. Okay. It's, and you, in fact, you can even pick the number, but I think you should pick something like, okay, like let's just use it as an example. Sometimes, and I'm not talking, some of you guys have followed me for a long period of time. I talk about making a new rule or a new law in your life. That's not what I'm talking about here. It's just set an objective. Okay, I'm going to do 5 business building reach outs this week. And excuse me, 5 business building reach outs a day for the next 7 days. And then of course you set out for it. And an even better thing for you to do, just as an idea, is to make it public. To make it public either within the team or to announce it, like, hey, I've committed to this 7-day sprint. Maybe you can get some people cheering you on, and you don't even have to be specific as to what it is. Maybe just enough little encouragement from the outside is going to help you like do the activity. Because all we're looking to do here is get you to take what it is that you do know and put it into play. And the other thing that people often, it's like, you don't need to know everything in order to take action. I don't know everything. I've been doing this for 35 years. I don't know everything. I know a lot, but I certainly don't know everything. So make a decision today. Take the next 7 days and just take some revenue producing action every single day for the next 7 days. I don't think it should be one reach out, because that's just, if you can do 1, you can do 2. If you can do 2, you could do 4. If you could do 4, you could do 8. At some point in time, you're going to hit the point of diminishing returns where you simply just don't have any more time. But that's like, this is kind of like what I'm looking to do here is, for those of you that are hot, not, or just not at all, is to get you moving. Like, I just don't think that anybody should be in network marketing as a distributor signed up to build the business and they're not actually building the business. You want to be in some type of action taking mode on a regular ongoing basis. So if we just compress 7 days for you, and you make, like, it's not, oh, I'm going to do this much for over the next year. Oh, that seems too big for me. I'm going to do it for the next 5 years. I'm going to do it for the next 6 months. 1 week. Just see if you can commit to taking some type of action for the next 7 days. That's it. Okay. Your 7-day sprint. Now, the 7-day sprint might be just enough to get you moving. And one of the biggest lacking elements in network marketing is accountability. Like, I had a conversation with my friend Mark yesterday. I was coming off of the mountain, and he started in network marketing, but he's not a network marketing guy. Some of you guys may have. I did a couple of lives and a promotion with him. He's like an expert in video. He started specifically in network marketing, and he serves the network marketing community as one of his markets. But we were talking on the drive home, and he's like, man, so many people just are not accountable. He's like, they just don't, they just don't do anything. Even people that, when it comes to like people following and executing on doing video, it's like, oh, I'm going to do the video, but then I never do the video. It's like, they won't even take the initiative to do the video. And so this lacking ingredient, this lacking element in network marketing, across the board, is a lack of accountability. And my belief, and I think it's based on a lot of experience in this business, is learning to be accountable. And in some cases, forced to be accountable, at least for a period of time, until you kind of get in a groove. That's why, and real quick, like, I have some of you, depending on how long you've been following my videos, I've been running an accountability program for 16 years. It's called A-Team, and it is designed to force you into action. I mean, it is like hiring a personal fitness trainer, but for your business. I don't know if you've ever been to the gym. I hope you've been to the gym, but ever been to the gym, walked in like, I'm going to crush this workout, and like 15 minutes later, you're walking out of the gym feeling bad about yourself because you just didn't feel up to it. Like, I've done that. I've done that myself. I've walked into the gym like, I'm going to crush. I drove to the gym, walked into the gym, I'm going to crush this workout. And then I let myself off the hook. And literally 15 minutes later, with a weak workout, I'm leaving the gym. And I'm driving home just like down on myself because I didn't even really do a workout. Yeah, I pumped a couple here, looked around, and then left. And that's it. Actually, it's interesting because I worked out with this guy, Lee Ramos, for a period of about 2 years. And Lee would never let me off the hook. Never. I mean, he's standing there. He's like, dude, push. You got 2 more in you. So the workouts that I got, the discipline that I got, the habits that I got into actually stuck with me for a pretty long period of time, even after I stopped working out with Lee. And so that example where I said I left the gym after 15 minutes, that was like 8 years after I had worked out with Lee. So even, it stuck with me for a while, but it didn't stick with me permanently. So that's why having built-in accountability can be a huge advantage for you. So those of you that have heard about this thing that I do, I took the last several months and we beefed this baby up. So it's always been good. We've always had people get amazing results on this thing, the ones that take it seriously. And we've got another one starting soon. So if you're done being stuck, if you want to be more consistent, if you want to have more confidence, if you're ready to be pushed, then I would strongly encourage you to click the link below this video and get yourself registered in what I'll call my all new A team. Okay. So we've beefed it up. We've changed the dynamics of it. It's got more accountability than ever before, more high level coaching than ever before. Now we have 3 different options to choose from: A Team Core, A Team Elite, and A Team Elite Plus Retreat. And there is a hard limit on the amount of people that I can take in this thing. I don't leave it to, whoever can register can get in, because it gets to a point where it's too large and I just can't, there's just too many people to deal with once it hits a particular level. So the link is below me on this video. So only you know where you're at. If you're incredibly consistent and you're crushing it every day, you probably don't need it. You're the one that knows. But if you're like, okay, yeah, I could, I know I could be doing better than I'm doing. And I keep trying to do it on my own. Because the thing is, if you could do it on your own, you'd be doing it already. So, and there's nothing wrong with asking for a little help. I couldn't do the workouts on my own. That's why I hired Lee. There's a lot of reasons why we hire coaches, or we grab a running partner, like literally a running partner. Like when I go hike with my wife, she makes me motor on the trail. And I motor way faster than I normally would because she is the pace setter. So again, the link is down below me on this video. Regardless, do this 7-day sprint. I think it'll be powerful for you. It's just 7 days. And if you really want to get stuff done and you're done being in the position that you're in, get yourself registered today for A Team, and I will help you get moving like never before.